Okay. Lesia, thank you very much. We have some breaking news coming in where U.S. President Donald Trump has told Fox News that if his meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin doesn't go well, he is prepared to walk away from the talks. We have and are joined by Joshua Barnes, who is anchor and correspondent, to give us more context behind this. Joshua, what do you make of this statement?
Yes, I think this rhetoric from Donald Trump is clearly threatening in terms of his motivations in trying to get these talks towards a satisfactory place in which he sees can be built upon. Of course, it's interesting. Trump's rhetoric is often questioned. We have guests and experts on this news channel regularly who also make that point that Trump's rhetoric isn't fixed. He doesn't have one point of view that stays that way for weeks and months on the same topic. He often does change his tone, but I'm keen to look at his rhetoric in recent weeks, and of course those tariff threats, those sanctions threats, those secondary tariffs now placed on India, the only country so far for them to be placed on, but this is based on the purchase of Russian oil. Trump has gone strong on Russia, yet keeping the door open for diplomacy. I think Trump here is sending a message to the Russian delegation. There has to be progress towards peace. Of course, the backdrop of this, Donald Trump says that the Russia-Ukraine conflict was going to be ended in the first day of him taking office for a second time. That, of course, has not happened. The US have sent a special envoy, Steve Witkoff, to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on multiple occasions. Yet no peace deal has been agreed despite pressure. So I do see this as rhetoric and nothing more, but the threat is there, and of course the world will be waiting. Donald Trump is no stranger to leaving summits and meetings. In 2018 he did the same at the G7 summit during his first term. So and of course in the recent G7 summit he had to leave given the ongoing situations geopolitically, and of course the Israel-Iran tensions and conflict that ensued from there. So Trump is unpredictable, he can be spontaneous, and we don't know where his next step is, but this rhetoric is going to resonate with Russia.
Thank you much for providing that context. We have more statements from the US president.